read Atomic Habits and I really wanted to implement some of the things I learned into my life to sort out certain habits that I deemed not helpful. For instance, one of them being on my phone first thing in the morning. I was aware that I was being sluggish. For the rest of the day, I kind of had no momentum. And the other was to do like a micro habit. It's a micro habit because it's not a forever thing. It's just a temporary thing that I need to get done, which is learning to drive. And so the night before, I will put my phone next to my bed as opposed to on my bedside table with me. That way I'm not actually physically anywhere near my phone, but I have to get up to turn off my alarm, and it's worked out really well. I only allow myself my phone when I'm fully dressed with shoes on, because then I do 10 to 20 minutes of my theory work for driving, because I like to think if I'm fully dressed and I have shoes on, that kind of puts you in the perspective of I'm ready for the day, I'm going to be in a car driving, therefore that's the perfect time to learn how to drive. As soon as I've finished my 20 minutes or however many minutes, I did 25 this morning, then I track all of that in a notebook and how I'm doing and what I need to work on. So I'm actually tracking the progress on how well I'm doing. It's working out really well. You know when you hear people be like, yeah, I started eating healthy and going to the gym and I love my life now and I hate it. How dare I suddenly feel good about the things that people tell me is going to make me feel good. Kind of feel like that about habit tracking. I feel less likely to go on my phone now that I've not been on it first thing in the morning, and I don't feel as bad about my life. That feels a little bit too real. I saw someone doing high kicks the other day, and now I want to do high kicks. How high can she kick and how fast can she learn? It's definitely something I'm going to have to work on more. I really want to be able to do some form of martial arts, but the thing is, I don't want to be kicked in the face. Is there a way, and I need to know, as an adult, can you do a martial art course where you don't have to interact with other people and get injured? Let a girl know. Because I've always been interested, I've just been, again, first and foremost, scared of people. Now I'm less scared of people and more scared of getting injured, but also injuring someone else. Let me know. So I found a dress I haven't worn in a long time. I think this is so cute. It feels a little short, but I don't know. I'm gonna make matcha. I brought some matcha the other day in like a already made thing. I'm gonna test it out. Test. Tastes like mouldy vegetables. It tastes like gone off spinach. Maybe if I put some caramel in it. Oh, that's just, I put too much caramel in. Do I now put more much? It's okay. Is it my favourite? No. You guys, this is the craziest thing that's ever happened to me. I was just sat down here, literally laying face full of all of these clovers. And I thought to myself, wouldn't it be nice to find a 4-leaf clover? I've never been able to find one. I was pretty convinced that it wasn't a thing. I just found one. What a good day. What a great day. I've been seeing angel numbers as well. And the more I see them, the more I'm like, there's my angel numbers. Sorry, I'm watching my cats, but that's mine now. She's going in there. Annyeong. Could you imagine if I started speaking just fluently in Korean? I used to study Korean. I say I studied Korean. I self-taught myself for maybe 2-ish years, I think. And then I stopped for 2 years, so I've equally done no Korean as much as I've done Korean now. And I don't remember a single thing. Not that I was really conversational at all. It was kind of like baby babble is probably the amount I could do. In fact, yesterday I posted a picture on Instagram, on my Instagram stories, because I've been watching a lot of Korean travel vlogs recently. So I was like, I wonder if I can remember anything from Korean. So I went to type Annyeong. Anyway, it took me a very long time to remember how to spell the bottom, the next bit of the word. And that used to come to me very naturally and now it's gone. So I keep thinking, is it time for me to relearn Korean if I can't remember the alphabet anymore? I think after I've passed my driving, we might revisit it. This is my outfit of the day. It is very similar, if not almost an absolute copy, to a TikTok I did, slash short on here, slash if you follow me on other social medias you've probably seen this shirt. With the shorts I've got it tied up this time. I don't really plan on putting any shoes on properly, so I've got these on. And sunglasses. Sunglasses from Primark, shorts from Primark, this from charity shop for £1. It's got little roses on it. It's an old lady shirt, but I like it. When I saw it in the shop the first time, I couldn't stop thinking about it, so I had to go back and buy it. With my fingers crossed the whole time because I thought it might have been sold. This feels kind of silly because I've just done the day, but I wanted to show you my outfit because it's cute. Is this better? I feel like this might be better. I'm standing on my tiptoes. This is the dress. It's just super cute, white, kind of cheesecloth material. Probably from like, honestly, probably the 2000s. Very cute, very sweet. My sunglasses on top because hot girl energy, but I also had Converses on the whole day and you kind of gave me a little bit of a identity crisis before I walked out the door because it felt very like Demi Lovato who says I can't wear my Converse with my dress. I don't know if you could see that, but that kind of spooked me out. I thought there was a ghost. Would I wear this dress again? Yeah, I think I would. Would I wear it like this? Yeah, I think I would. So that's fun. Turns out sometimes the thing that you kept from years ago is actually important. That's not a good thing to say to someone who has a hoarding problem. I've been here 7 months and I'm getting really good at recognising what's a truck and what's a tractor. Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. You know what that means? Actually, you probably don't, because I don't actually ever tell you the days. It's Sunday, which means Gymshark. It means workout day. I thought about going for a run today, but currently it is 11:19. It's 24 degrees currently. Therefore, I'm not running outside. I'm not a sufficient runner currently. It's something I want to work on, but in 24 degrees, that's not what it'll do. So, we're going to be doing the normal workout. I don't know why I'm just wandering around the kitchen. I know that I need to fill up my water bottle and get pre-workout. I realise that this is getting quite repetitive, content-wise, because there's only so many times you can watch me make pre-workout without wanting to, like, you know? However, I just realised I didn't charge up any batteries for my whisk. See, this is different ASMR. But it's not really ASMR because that's quite a horrible sound. It's probably like, ASMR! If you've ever wondered whether or not having a habit and having a habit tracker and also just like structuring your day might actually work for you. I have been off script of my routine for 2 days now because I was like, it's the weekend. I haven't set up a routine structure for the weekend. Therefore, although my phone is at the end of my bed, I've allowed myself time to be on my phone first thing in the morning, which means it's decreased the likelihood of me doing my theory work because I've already given myself the gratification of being on social media. It's also made it very lackluster to be on social media because I get bored. Oh god, that was not mixed in. And I think I need to rework my weekend. It was working really well for the weekday. The second it turned to the weekend, we went a bit off the rails. I went to a village fair yesterday and I also met a lot of people, a few people. Some stranger said that I was very brave for choosing this path, which was kind of cool because I think a little bit in my mind I was a little bit nervous because to me it comes off as being a 28-year-old who moved with their parents, and that sounds really kind of lame, but in actual fact it has matured me in a way that I didn't think it would, or I deep down knew it would, but because I have such a fresh start I could do literally whatever, and I've only ever been an adult here, which is cool. And maybe other people don't think about life quite like that, but I do. I haven't got any sense of like childhood here, whereas at home that is all I had. Therefore, I can be whoever I want as an adult. Who's adult Naomi? People say, and I say, We're only getting started, baby. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I've kind of left everything behind that I did know, and I'm starting to figure it out, and I'm starting to take the steps to understand, and I'm recognizing that I'm needing to find my community here, and I'm needing to find what fits my life. Which is so cool. I'm reinventing myself, but I'm not really reinventing myself. I'm just kind of unlocking parts of me that I have never known. Why am I talking about this? So I'm unlocking bits of me that I've never known / deep down kind of known. I think there's a weird bit in your existence where you go from being 100% you as a child and having all your interests to suddenly being shaped and molded by society for a few years and having to fit into the status quo a little bit. And then I don't know, you hit 25, 26, 27, and you start being like, hey, I want to do all the things that I used to do when I was a kid. I really wanted to do X, Y, and Z. I think I had an interest in this. And now you're like, oh, I'm an adult, and I can actually do the thing. Isn't that just spooky dooky? Anyway, I'm gonna down this, I'm gonna work out. I might do some, what's it called? Whatever that word is that I put up on the screen. That one, because I want to get flexible and I want to get strong. This has been Deep Thoughts with Naomi. I hope the TMI was fun. I decided I'm going to try and attempt an L seat for my first whatever that word is that I can't pronounce. I've never done one. I'd like to start there. This is me learning how to do it. I've done a couple of stretches with one of these blocks. You lift your leg over the block, but I just try to do it with both my legs, and it turns out it's quick. It's hard to do it without like pushing your back out. If you find it really embarrassing to learn new things, everyone has to learn something eventually. Like, no big deal. I could pretend that my feet aren't on the ground, but they are fully on the ground still. Today we're going to the beach, and guess what? It's rained for the first time in weeks, days. So we're going to the beach, regardless. This is the outfit. I'm wearing shorts underneath, fret not. Kind of felt like putting these on because I was like, oh, I'll put some form of swimwear on, and then I'll put these on because that's comfy. But now it's rained, so now I'm probably, am I gonna get my kit off? Absolutely not. I had to put my hat like this because it's just blowing off. I don't know if you can even hear any of this.